Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is your monthly May prediction reading. So instead of doing just a normal love reading this month, I've actually decided to do it like my Pick a Card May overview, where we're covering love, life, and actually love, money, and life in general. So as usual, please only take what resonates. Don't let anything take from you. You have free will. Love, money for Sagittarius in the month of May. Okay, let's get into it with love, 10th house and reputation. This is a lot to do with career. It's a lot to do with being seen, being in the spotlight. I'm drawn to the 2 chairs in this though, with the 10th house. Social status feels like it's like social status in partnership with someone, okay? With the 2 chairs, the red carpet, I'm getting Met Gala. Okay, Knight of Cups. Someone is feeling like you're on fire. Okay. Are you building like notoriety? Are you building, your reputation is being increased in some way, like a big way, an achievement. It feels like that's usually like solo energy though, so that's interesting. Okay, what else for love? Tell us more about this. This is power, fame, career, ambition. Okay, Page of Swords, the Hierophant. This feels like you're learning about something that feels like a wish fulfillment. Finally, you're learning about something. Right, okay. This is really higher level learning, okay? So it does feel like you're kind of being in the spotlight, but it feels like media or it's social media, or because you're in a partnership with this person, which feels like a wish fulfillment, you also get to learn how to live in the spotlight, okay? That's an interesting message and it's very specific, so definitely not for all of you. Tell me more about the Page of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, something you need to like put the work and effort into. You need to like watch this grow. Something's going to grow. Oh, what has this all got to do with love? What has this all got to do with love? Clarify. What has this all got to do with love? For the Spirit for Sagittarius in the month of May. Page of Wands. Okay. Who is this Page of Wands? Interesting. I just heard I'm made of magic. That's very specific. Okay, we've got a flipper. 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Okay. Look, I'm going to have to say that for some of you, this is you literally meeting someone who puts you or thrusts you in some way into the spotlight, which means you have a level up, okay? This 9 of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Hierophant, it really, I mean, look at the stairs going up to that like light at the top. It really does feel like you're meeting someone and it feels incredible. And now it's like all the riches that you could want are here, but you do have to kind of have like media training or something going on there. Okay, that's just for some of you. For others of you, like, and this really, it's improving your life. I mean, it's not so focused on the relationship here, but it's like the effect of this relationship, because it's got the 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. It's really about like, now you get to move away from this poverty mindset, from a feeling of lack, and you're able to make plans for the future and possibly make plans to travel, okay? And even though you understand this is going to take some work, I feel like you've really got the energy with that Page of Wands. You've got the energy to do this. You've got the passion and the drive and the wherewithal to make this happen. There's a lot of yellow here, so very fiery energy, very beautiful, fresh and young, youthful energy, especially with the 2 pages, very youthful energy. You could be meeting someone who, you know, stirs your intellect, okay? And with this connection, you kind of start learning more about, okay, how, like I just heard the 5 love languages, okay? So you might learn about how love languages play into relationships. You might also be learning more about like intimacy is what I'm getting here. And so, understanding that you have some work to do around relationships is also something that feels key here. why does that play into the 10th house? This might be that your career is pushing you in a direction of learning more. You know how some careers, they need to have like their professional development to move to the next level? There's a feeling that because if I see this as two separate people, the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands, I think some of you may really be in college, university, that kind of thing. And you may actually get some clout by the people who are interested in you, or you appear to be like the new kid on the block is kind of what I'm feeling, or you just like stand out because there's a richness to you, there's an independence to you, there's a sense of like you just look very shiny, very glowed up. Okay, I know that's not a word, but that's the feeling. Like you're standing out to a lot of people, and I think you're catching the attention of not just intellects, but people who are very like passionately drawn to you as well. That's just for some, okay? I've got the Two of Cups here, so it's like this is a soulmate connection somewhere. I feel like I need more information on this. Four of Pentacles. What is this about? What is this about? I mean, let me know if this resonates for some of you, but this feels so specific. Nine of Swords in reverse, no longer overthinking things. You are holding on to the money and riches that you have like gained, that you have made for yourself. And so that's why you might have options here, but it's almost like you're not really bothered with any of these options because you're making plans for self. You're learning, like you're investing in yourself. You're learning things. You're invested in your own growth. So very much solo dolo energy with that Nine of Cups coming through, but there is a soulmate out there with that Two of Cups that showed up at the bottom of the deck, and then you've got moving to calmer waters. So I feel like you do want to be in a relationship. Six of Pentacles, you're going to have a lot of people, like a lot of admirers, and I just heard secret admirer. So someone might be like leaving you little gifts on your desk or on your locker, or if it's a workplace, I don't know, there's something. I feel like there's something I'm missing here, Spirit. Please. You've achieved something. You've achieved a level. Are you graduating and therefore you're feeling like this success that you've reached now? It's like, oh, now I get to like see what options are out there in love. Four of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Balancing out the boredom, balancing out waiting for the right offer to come in. Look, if you've achieved some level of success and recognition, good on you, Sagittarius. I'm all for that. Amazing. Whatever you're doing, whether you're doing it with someone, I was very drawn to that chair. It could be that you want to fill that chair. You kind of want to put someone next to you that would look good. That's just, it sounds fickle, but like it's sometimes what we feel. Someone that's deserving and worthy of you and the reputation that you have garnered for yourself. And so you might be dating and seeing what options are out there, but you're playing your cards close to your chest and you're just kind of in a receiving mode of like, yep, you know, if you want to give to me, I'm all about that. I'm not waiting for anyone. I'm making plans to move my life forward, to go on trips and to do this and to do that. I'm not overthinking things. And even though I'm just like a little bit like comme ci, comme ça about the offers, you know, coming through, I know there's a soulmate out there waiting for me and they're going to come through and they're going to like balance me out. They're going to be my equal. They're going to be equally, like, it feels like fame looking for fame, and it doesn't necessarily mean like celebrity fame. It could just be someone that you're someone with a standing in your community and you're looking for an equal who understands your life and who can do the same things as you. But reverse it if you need to. Someone out there is in that position and they're looking for someone that can also play the role that they feel in the community, that somehow is in the spotlight, in the public eye, okay? Very interesting message. I feel like I just want to split the deck. The Sun. Okay, so there's happier times ahead when it comes to love. I just think that there's a bit of a couple of weeks here in May where you're just kind of figuring yourself out. You're open to options, you know, you're definitely open to options, but I think you're just finding them a little lackluster at this point in time. And I think you're just so enthralled with how your life is turning out at the moment, which these two are going to show up with more very interesting cards already, just having a peek, but it feels positive. It feels like things are heading in the right direction for you. So I'm going to move this over here just slightly, and I'm going to get, what is the main emotion attached to this situation in love for the month of May for Sagittarius, please? Reflection. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're looking for someone like that, like I said, with that Two of Cups that showed up. You're looking for someone who kind of mirrors your values, mirrors your not just wealth, but like mirrors your goals, even like where you want to head in life and how you want to keep moving forward on this trajectory that you're on. So twin flame vibes coming up with that one. You could be actually dealing with a Gemini as well. Okay, so let's move to money and career. It's interesting that was very much, the 10th house is very much a career and ambition and social status kind of card. And then over here we've got Saturn and wisdom in the career money sector. So this is talking about discipline and structure and having responsibility, maybe being tested a little bit, but coming to realize like some new routines, some new budgets. It's ambition again, for sure, and learning how to use your resources, Sagittarius, okay? Saturn can be quite a difficult sign or a difficult planet to find yourself in, but not for everyone, you know, because some people really thrive on structure. Some people really thrive on self-control, and this is a maturing. And if you've just had this level of success over here, it makes sense that there's a maturing happening in how you handle your money and how you present your work and present yourself as well, okay? And Sagittarius, you are a free spirit. You are someone who is adventurous. So I think that as much as structure and routine can sound boring, okay, with the Four of Cups, it can sound boring to you. I also think you understand that there is a time for celebration, and there is a time for protecting that what you need to celebrate or what you have to celebrate, by grounding it and putting some practical like borders around it, I guess. Scaffolding is kind of what I'm picking up there. Okay, tell us more about money, career, and wow, what? What is going on? There's definitely a tie. The sun again. There's definitely a tie between, wow. You have the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. Look, someone is really like, you've either got a lot of youth, like a lot of youthful energy coming towards you, a lot of people who want to invest in you, a lot of people that want to give to you. But I also think you're perceiving yourself in that way as well. You're perceiving yourself as someone who is willing to learn, willing to like go the distance. Like, here's my first pentacle and I'm going to protect it, and I'm going to turn this one coin into 1,000,000 coins. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of like an adventurous spirit. Look at the backpack. It's like Dora the Explorer, right? You've got a sense of adventure about what you need to do here. So that's really cool. The interesting thing is this Lovers and the Sun energy that's shown up over here in your love, that has very much to do with career. Okay, so I feel like you could really be doing this with someone, and it feels happy, it feels victorious, it feels right, you know, but there is a sense of like being a novice, and that's okay. I think you've got a lot of clarity around an offer that has come through as well, okay, an emotional offer, but I also sense that you have clarity around what you will accept when it comes to who you work with, okay? That's very interesting, who you work with, and that might be why this Ace of Cups and the Lovers, which are very emotive, are showing up in a sector that is really about like the analytical and the practical, the logical. So you might be like changing your mind about working with a partner, okay, and having realization that it's actually the right thing to do. This depiction of the High Priestess in this deck always fascinates me because she has her laptop there. So she's working on something almost like behind the scenes. So although you might be in the public eye, there are some things that you might be keeping to yourself right now. But I think you are having this epiphany about matters of the heart and how you, it's almost like I need to be really driven by my emotions to do the work that I do. And if I'm not emotionally invested in this, and if I don't feel like it's the right calling for me, then I'm just not doing it anymore. You know, it's that kind, it's a sense of freedom that is coming through here for you, that you do get to be like a choose your own, you're on your like own choose your own adventure kind of quest here with your money. Now that you have some money, you're almost able to go, okay, well now I have this, like could I go here, could I go there, who am I going to work with? I get to pick and choose, and it's almost like bringing a whole new puzzle piece together for you and keeping some things to yourself while you kind of figure it all out. As long as it feels good, you know, the Sun, the Ace of Cups, it's really got to feel good, and it feels like people are making the right offers to you, because the aces are new beginnings. So it's like I'm having a lot of clarity about that communication that came through, and the offer feels really good. It feels like I would love to work with that person. It feels positive. Okay, there's a new beginning coming in work here. You've got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, and interesting that she's also got the laptop in that as well. Okay, so this is working on something behind closed doors. Really interesting. Please, I would so love to know if this is resonating for anyone. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, I'm going to take all of these. Comfort, trust, and growth. We were talking about growth over here with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? This feels really comfortable, very Taurian energy when it comes to this career sector here. So although you are in this like testing time, it's testing you in all the right ways, because you're going, oh, if I put like parameters around this and I put parameters around that, then I can protect it. But you're also protecting your work day, the amount of hours that you work, that kind of thing. And you're really like, these are unusual. Comfort is quite an unusual thing to pop up in a money career kind of reading, but it fits. Do you know what I mean? It really fits. It's like I'm not doing anything unless it really speaks to me. And this feels like you get to pick and choose the offers that are coming your way, and definitely speaking to that social status over here. Trusting your own intuition, okay, with that purple and the heart in the middle, very much the High Priestess energy. Trusting that. I also feel like there could be three. This feels like the Three of Pentacles. There could be collaboration coming through here. You know, there's two aces here. There could be another ace, but you could also see the Page as being another offer, okay? So three potential offers, or three parties that come together to collaborate, and almost like I'm hearing like support people, you know, like Glam Squad, but like in any kind of sector. It's that kind of vibe where you have a set group of people that kind of help you out and you can delegate tasks to, or actually they come to you and they say, okay, we've organized X, Y, and Z. All you need to do is A, B, and C. Do you know what I mean? And then with growth here, there's a lot of room with the newfound wisdom that you're gaining on how you want to run your business. And I mean business as in life business, your finances, okay? So whether you are actually in a business or whether you're in a job type career, how you manage your own business of living is really having like a growth period. So I wouldn't be surprised if in June, July, August especially, even in like the end of November, beginning of December, that there's a lot of growth coming through to the point where I'd reckon you'd see the Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to actually pop those back and just take the trust, because I think that's like learning to trust your own intuition, learning to trust the vibes that you and this like potential lover that you're working with have got going on here. Like, we're onto a good thing, you know, this is our brand, this is our mission, this is what we live by, and you get to kind of make choices now about what you will accept. All right, in love, I mean in life overall, you've got Chiron, the wounded healer, okay? So healing powers, making amends, maybe some release going on, definitely personal development throughout the month, a sense of sensitivity, okay? Sensitivity showed up a little bit over here when you're like, okay, I'm really in my power, but I know I have a lot to learn and I'm making plans for the future. That, in a way, power is a sensitivity because it's a confidence. Sensitivities can be... like they're off, like confidence is often birthed from a lack of, you know, or it's birthed from, sometimes it takes a really hard thing. And the reason I'm saying that is because Chiron, the wounded healer, it often comes with a lesson. So I feel like everything that you've gained has come from a place where you earned this. That's how it feels, okay? It feels like the confidence that you have now, yeah, I earned that. You know, you like my hair, I bought it. The rings, I bought it. That kind of thing. Yeah. Tell us more about Chiron and overall life for the month of May for Sagittarius, please. Definitely a sense of divinity coming through. So whatever this wish fulfillment is that you've just experienced and are starting to live out, Sagittarius, it does feel like you kind of had an inkling all along that you would end up in this kind of job, career, life, love situation. And you've really like pushed the wheel in your favor here, okay? Look, there may be some shame attached. Let's see what cards come out. There may be some shame attached to, you know, all this attention or wealth or growth that you're having that you may get put on you from other people, but don't let it like, don't let it become you. Okay. The Lovers in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse. The deck is upright. I see the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Why the Lovers and the Ten of Cups in reverse? Why the Lovers and the Ten of Cups in reverse? Page of Pentacles again. Look, I think that these two cards coming out is interesting. Like, you want the blissful, happy relationship and the blissful, happy life, but I think you are still learning something here. You are still investing in making that happen. So even though the Lovers came up, this solo dolo energy that was the first card, the Nine of Cups, I think that you may be seeing, I mean, you may work with this person and you're just like, because this is overall life, okay? So it does integrate these two. You may have to just keep investing in dating this person for a little while, and you're almost like trying to slow your roll so that you both can get to a position where it's equal investment, okay? You're really invested in your work, okay? You're really enjoying this moment and being picky and choosy. Very mirrored, okay? Picky and choosy energy. And although you want this, I think you are wanting a bit more investment, and you do feel either too young or not too young, but you feel young enough that you're able to go, let me just sit on that for a minute. I'm going to like, and everyone can, but there's a youthfulness to this whole reading where you just feel like, I'm going to treat this like I'm making the right decisions for me and I'm going to make them in my time. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely slow and steady is how you're kind of treating all of this situation. King of Cups. But I think the person that is wanting your attention is sticking around for the long haul. And I think that they will keep on showing up the way that you hope, okay? So even though it's not completely coming into union this month for some of you, and not completely like moving in together and building the house together and getting engaged, the intentions are there. It's just, okay, let's see how this goes first. And this person is like, yep, I'm down for the ride because I've got the emotional maturity to wait, okay? I'm not like a, I just said 2-second man, but I mean it in the way of like impatient. This person isn't impatient. For you to make up your mind, not just make up your mind, but like for you to grow and for you to have growth in the relationship as well, because the Lovers is here. So you definitely could work with this person, and that might be, you know, very important to take things slowly. There's the Sun again. Wow, we had it at the bottom of the deck there. We have it there and we have it here. This is a very, very positive month for you, Sagittarius. This feels really nice, really good. Like you are really getting to a place where your dreams are starting to come true, okay? And you're really starting to live them in a way where you can shape your life incredible stuff. When you're able to get to that point and you can start shaping your life and you really feel like you're co-creating with the universe, that's fun. No wonder you're starting to be like, right, I'm just gonna do it this way, do it my way. And it feels very healing for you. You know, you're not rushing into another relationship because you may be healing from another one. And you're also in this like public eye in some way. You also just want to make sure that that person fits those values like we talked about before. Okay, someone who reflects the same way of life as you. And it's interesting that these two cards are very similar in color, and they also almost look the same. Okay, that trust also looks like a mirror that is like broken open, like one of these. Okay, very interesting. You're looking for your divine counterpart here, I feel, Sagittarius. But this fire energy all over with the sun, very optimistic, very exciting. You know, you have your options are open. One last card. 10 of Wands in reverse. You're able to put some burdens down now, okay? This is extremely healing for you. For you to have this outlook on life, for you to have this experience right now is extremely healing. It's helping you to lighten your load. You're actually very becoming... I just heard no longer enabling and setting really strong boundaries, okay? You're protecting yourself. You're protecting your money. You're protecting your heart. You know, you are healing, and that is opening your heart back up, but you're protecting who you allow into your space. That is so mature of you for such a young energy to come through. Movement, yeah, things are going to start to pick up. You may even have a lot of back and forth conversations going on with work, possibly with this person, possibly with these other options that were showing up, but especially with the opportunities that are showing up as well. Wow, wow, wow. Very cool. Let's get a self-care card out here for Sagittarius. Self-care message do you have for Sagittarius in the month of May, please, Spirit? Sound healing. Oof, I love it. I'm actually going to a sound healing on Saturday. So I just heard your vibe attracts your tribe, okay? I know it's cliched, but there is like this auric field just resonating off this person, okay? So music might be important to how you connect with people. Maybe you're in music, in the musical industry, and that's gaining you some reputation, okay? Maybe that's why you really have to protect your assets, because you've seen other celebrities, you've seen other artists lose their assets, okay? And so you really got to protect that. And that might be why there's some hold up and delay when it comes to, you know, it forming new relationships with people, okay? But I think that the sound healing regardless is really important for you. So maybe some meditation before you go to bed, maybe listening to some various frequency music to help you adjust, you know, to any fear that you might have, to any you know, just trusting self, trusting intuition as well. Maybe subliminals, okay? So music is important. Get some music in your ears. If you've got some singing bowls, I highly recommend you get them out, okay? It's almost I would say one of the best forms of meditation and healing out there, because we are all made up of vibration, really. And you very much attract people through that vibration. People can read your energy before you even enter the room. And you very much are protecting your energy because of the healing that you're going through, the wisdom that you're gaining, and the reputation that you're stepping into the spotlight with. Okay. After a setback, find a place where you feel completely safe, where you can relax, reflect, and renew your desire and courage to face the world again. Okay. I feel like you're very much come out of a, you know, this is the light. 100% sun. This is the light at the end of the tunnel that you've been through. So congratulations, Sagittarius. You can now reflect, renew, and bring your courage back to life again, because you're facing the world in such a beautiful way. You're showing up and showing out, and it's great. And people are paying attention. So I love this for you, Sagittarius. Please let me know in the comments below how this resonated, even if you want to come back at the end of May and have another watch. I do so appreciate your likes, shares, comments. I love reading your comments, and especially when you subscribe, because there are plenty more videos where this one came from, and I don't want you to miss a thing. But good luck to you guys. Look after your beautiful selves, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.